The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast. Man, we are in here today. Feeling good. Freedom. I got my Freedom Summer shirt on, man. It's about summer. It felt summerish today.
Man.
Out there running with them kids. I should have stayed my ass in the gym, but then it was
tell because I got this jacket on, though. Like, it was 95.
I'm surprised you got that. I had to change my shirt. I had a black shirt on today.
Man, but that's why I had to balance. I said if I put the jacket on, I at least got to have some breeze from my legs. So I put the shorts with the jacket.
And it's kind of crazy because, you know, I'm always wearing sweatpants and stuff like that. You know, I got the shorts on today. So,
yeah.
You know, I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get some leg tattoos and everything, you know, get more involved with the shorts and everything.
This nigga Johnny's wardrobe is really a reflection of himself. So what he's always going to be, he's guarded a little bit. He makes sure, you know, he's never too open, but he going to open enough where you can see a little bit of himself.
That part.
My nigga got his knees out. What y'all talking about? We
out
here.
We out here.
For real, though. For real.
That's a step in the right direction. I done got him his stone. We keeping the heart open, so we just like his knees. We trying to keep his heart open and to the
man. We out here. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed, man. One thing, man. You know, my mom had nice calves. I always had nice legs. You know, shout out to the Creator, man.
Yeah. Hey, is it little short season? You ain't ready for that.
Hey, I'm not. Man. I seen a little video that said that the proper inches for male shorts is like 5 or 6. I said, yeah, I ain't there.
I don't
got them thigh muscles.
Young guy, what's up? I know you got. Hey, listen, we finna step out with the little wops. Be flexing the whole time when you walk. To be flexing, you have the muscles popping. Yeah. I got a couple now. Don't get it twisted.
Getting up there, but I ain't developed.
Yeah, we got to come on down to Top Flight Fitness. We gonna get them there,
man. I thought you said that you was gonna sponsor me this year, man. Shit,
I did. Yeah. I went broke.
Shit. We need y'all to quit just ghost watching and drop some. Nah, we good.
Yeah, man. But hey, on that note, before we even get started, man, give us a round of applause on YouTube. We have made 50 subscribers.
Congrats.
50 subscribers. You know, we appreciate all the support, man. We running it up. We started from nothing, man. We started from a meeting, and we at 50 right now. We running down to 100. We ahead of the episode counts. That's always a good goal. So
big shout out to y'all too, man. Y'all got some episodes out there, y'all.
Hey, man.
Shout out to that.
We, you know, most people don't get past one. Most people don't make one, but most people don't get past literally 5 or 10, like legitimately. So we are, you know, we trying to be as consistent as possible and, you know, trying to stay true to what we doing, man. And it's the people are responding.
The people respond, but man, shout out to the team, man. Yes, you know what I'm saying? We got Mr. International back there. We got the young guy back there, man. So, I mean, honestly, without the team, man, we wouldn't be able to make none of this happen. Man, so that's really what it's about.
For sure. We got to get some gunshots on the board, man. I feel like we got some horns. Hit something. Don't hit that. Just not that button. Man, yeah.
You talking about the one that sound like it's like we about to go through all of our.
Yep, that he hit it.
Yeah. This will sound like we going through all of our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What did we miss, Montreal?
Oh, man. But man, we, you know, Streets A&R Podcast. Man, I think we keeping it rolling, man. We've been on a good run. We've been getting some fire artists and people from the city coming up to support. And today ain't finna be no different.
Man, that part.
We got a guest in the house. I guess he's a youngster to me. You know, he an old soul wearing them flip flops since I met him. The white tube socks and flip flops everywhere he go. You talking about an artist, a curator of events that really has some heavy hitters out of the city that just went the people didn't go unnoticed, but this man behind the scenes went a little unnoticed for that. So we gonna let him talk about, you know, how that even came about. We got in-house, and I know now also working with Culture House. He in the house. He in somebody's house.
I'm always in the house.
Right.
Believe that.
Yes, sir.
We got our guy, man, Corro Corleone in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Round of applause for the young guy. Appreciate y'all having me on the podcast today, man. It's my first one, y'all, so I done broke it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I ain't no rookie now.
I just want to say inappropriate shit. Like, we popped this cherry podcast. We broke the seal.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I took too many sex ed classes. Bless my heart. Oh, man. Corro said he took sex ed in the streets. He ain't playing with y'all. Mr. Mac.
Hey, Rev Mac.
Yeah, Rev Mac.
Rev
Mr.
Mac.
Rev, Mr. Rev. Hey, every time when I go grab some food or something, they be like, "What's your name?" I be like, "Rev." Rev Mac. Just understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, Corro, just real quick, man, introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and you know, how you even got started in this art form, bro.
First and foremost, my name Corro Corleone. You know. Man, this music. Actually, I'm really an actor, y'all. So it started off with acting. I met my mentor, Miss Michelle Trotclair, and Mr. Bird himself. They all had this after school program called Fade, and I wanted to do acting. You know, I did a play. I was a reverend. Of course I was. And it was these two cats named Tavier and AJ, and they was looking for somebody to do a hook. I don't know who told them through the grapevine that Corro was rapping, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever. So walked past, they was like, "Hey, you wanna, you know what I'm saying, get on this?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, sure. But not knowing it's a poetry competition, and I fell into I fell into a blessing. So you know, that's how it started. And then it just took off from that. I did a poetry competition, got noticed. Being in front of a crowd is different, you know what I'm saying, for people to look at you and like see what you really about. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's just had a good feeling after, like, maybe I need to do poetry, you know. And actually poetry basically saved my life, basically, you know. Could have been flunk school or something, or, you know, worst come, you know what I'm saying, dead and gone type shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, poetry changed my life. So that's really me. Man, I started doing shows. Actually, how the House Full of Artists came about, I know that's a question you asked. When they had the first Culture House down there on 24th and Burdett, it says they had the what's that market called over there? Right next to it, right next to the Culture House. It was the Fair Deal. Yeah, my bad. And they had the little clothes thing in there, and I went in there, and there was this girl I went to school with. Her name was Romisha, and we just was talking about it. Every time I went in there, we just talked about it, and then we just put it on the blueprint. It was like, let's do a show. And then that's basically how, you know what I'm saying, how y'all podcast came about, how House Full of Artists came about. So started with about, man, we did a lot of artists, a lot of them. I can't even name everybody off the rip, but our first show, they done sold it out. It was crazy. And you know, ever since then, I just figured I had a whole different aspect of what I really wanted to do with the creative scene. So I had to pick in, you know what I'm saying, in different categories with all that. So
yeah, that's the show. Was I DJing them first couple?
Yeah, you DJ. Shout out to you, Buddy the God.
Yeah,
Aggie. You know, he was performing too. So, you know.
And then, man, I'm telling y'all, like, some of these people that's literally popping off right now out of Omaha went through House Full of Artists. I'm no joking. Like, they really did. So just the ear and the eye for the talent is a skill that may go unnoticed, but it's noticed by some of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see it because everybody ain't good at picking out who should be where in a lineup, how it should go, who gonna rock what show, how to go with the ebbs and flows. And you did that, and I don't know if you really knew you did that. Like,
you wanna know something crazy? I think the first show we didn't have security, and it was a successful event. You know, and it was just like, I didn't even really notice it until afterwards. I'm like, it wasn't no fighting, it wasn't none of that. Everybody just came out, vibed out, went about their day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And for the people who don't know, these weren't all church saints in the building, but everybody was on one accord with what they were there to do. And I think a lot of people knew it was an opportunity for they folks to shine. So they had those convos like, "Hey, bro, ain't no static tonight. We just here." I think I had a couple conversations with them, and it's just like everybody just came out like it was.
And honestly, my intention to do House Full of Artists wasn't for no money or nothing like that. It was just for, since I was learning how to perform with the people I was connected to, I really felt like the people that I got to like meet, which is y'all and like Michelle and like the people, Michelle know a lot of good people in this world. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? And I'm like, people need this, you know what I mean? You come perform, you never know who's going to be in the building, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and like having Marcy Yates, like a lot of people don't understand who Marcy Yates is in this world. I mean, in this city, for real. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like I caught on real fast. Mm-hmm. And even you, Johnny, I pointed you out the first show. I think, is it the first or the second one?
I think that was the second
one. The second one. I pointed you out like, yo, like there's a guy right here. He done, you know what I'm saying? It was live, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just pointing him out during the intermission, you know what I'm saying? He did a poem.
In the middle of some trap set too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you a soul brother?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I know for sure I did the Once in a Dream.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I had to speak to him. But it was interesting, to see the full dynamic. And I think was fully interesting was like to see you develop, because I did meet you back in 2016. Brother Shamari he was doing the Yo program up there at North, which is the Youth Expressions of Health, you know what I'm saying? And ended up going back there to that program, back there where Bird was at. And I remember meeting you, and there was a young white dude who was singing and doing music too. Yep.
Very white.
Yep. So I remember meeting y'all. And then so flash forward 2 years later, I meet Michelle, about to get ready to come on board. And y'all was over, that was the study, wasn't it?
Yep, at the study, yep.
I was over there at the study. So like, just to see like the dynamics of everything from you starting off with music to you curating events that had people like the SRs, the Lace with Games, the 2 Times Mafia, Gray Scott. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they all going crazy. Big shots to everybody, especially SR, man.
Yeah.
Man.
He's doing it.
Yeah, so it's just been beautiful to see like the growth, man, and to see like, you coming into yourself as an artist, man. So shout out to Corro Corleone, man.
Appreciate that.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
that love.
Yes, sir. So what like right now, I know you're affiliated with In-House Records.
In-House.
And also affiliated with now Culture House Records. Yep. So tell me what is that affiliation? So how does that work, and kind of what you got going on with those groups?
All right, so first and foremost, In-House is basically like a Wu-Tang. It's basically we a clan, because we got rappers and we got a producer. So, Buddy, you know what I'm saying? Really, it started with me and X. Mm-hmm. And then Sauce God came because him and X was like real close friends. And then my boy TR, you know what I'm saying? Smokey Johnson. We all go to the studio every time, link up for like a year straight. And then we was all in there at once. And then Zeno came aboard. And then we was like, we need to do something, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got potential, which I want to do. And then we came up with the In-House, and then me and X did a song. It's called Stone Ave. Because where we recorded that was on Stone Ave, you know what I'm saying? So, we was cranking our tunes on, getting stoned on Stone Ave, you know what I mean? So that's where everything really took off. So that's like, that's my group. You know what I'm saying? So that's where, you know what I'm saying, like, records come out and everything, like my projects and everything. So it goes through In-House. But with Culture House, I've been with Culture House since day one, you know what I'm saying, since they got since they learned how to, you know what I'm saying, do they, And Marcy, man, he just seen the growth with me and seeing how serious I was with all this, and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, just keep coming, you know what I'm saying, hit me up, you know what I mean, I got you. And he got the Culture House Records going. I was part of Freedom Summer. Mm-hmm. Y'all see the shirt. And that really, the Freedom Summer is what really made him like, yo, Corro, let's really, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff. And now we got the project coming out. the culture of a Gawd, and that's really how it really goes. So basically, with the coach house, it's just like a partnership, you know. So Marcy just helping me get to where I gotta be, and that's love.
Yes, sir. Man, it ain't too many people who just see you and like, no, let's work, but actually mean it and grab you and say, no, I got something ready for you. Let's work. So just to believe in people and to reciprocate that back is always, where it should be. And, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about music and, you as an artist, where did you get your inspiration from? And I know if you heard this music, you know exactly where you got it from. But let the
it's deeper than who they think it is. But my main one is Currency. It started with that. Shout out to my brother E for showing me this this tremendous artist, y'all. Like, from his beats to the lyrics to how everything is created to the samples to everything, I just studied it, and then I started listening to more people like Mick Jenkins, and then like K Camp. I'm really R&B. I wish I could sing, y'all. Like, for real. I wish I was a singer, because so I wouldn't have to really write 24 bars. I could just write 5 or 4 and then drag it out. But him, Bodie James, Benny the Butcher, it's just like they may talk about the guns and everything and all that stuff, but it's just like the way they talk about it. It's just not a blend, something that you can picture, something if you really been through it, you can, you'll feel it, so that's really where everything come from. And my boy Larry June, I can't forget Larry. I can't
sock it to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby.
Indeed. So
that's where the Rev Mac came from. That's
for real. And really just, and it should be for every artist, everybody should just be inspired by somebody, even if it's not them artists, like somebody, family, people around you, whoever, but that's where my journey started for real. And then just really listening to the music, you gotta hear everything. That I think that's what makes me different a lot too. I can like really listen to the music and see what instrument sounds good with a flow, and basically with my flow, whether the beat is high tempo or whatever, I can find some type of instrument that's gonna be my lead way. So yeah, that's pretty much with the music.
So yeah, that's dope. As far as Pieces of a Gawd, this is what, your 3rd or 4th album? Which one is this?
Publicly, this is gonna be my 2nd one, to where everybody can like get it and download. I do have some projects that's on YouTube, but I count those as my like beginners, like,
okay.
So where I was figuring things out, but they still some slaps. Don't get me wrong, I got the Macadocious Vibes on there with my boy Young Cool. I got some slappers on there on YouTube. So but nah, these are more like these are where people can actually look on these on these apps, type my name and like, oh, he right here. So these is where these projects that I'm dropping now are the real deal. So I've learned a lot.
As like you getting more comfortable dropping projects, or like you seeing like a growth in like your process, or you becoming more comfortable with the process in your artistry? Sorry,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, I'm definitely getting more comfortable. I'm starting to really like my sound more and my voice, and getting out that embarrassment phase. For real. Man, the growth is crazy, because now I'm starting to like actually like listen to like people albums and like see how albums are, how people do their things. I'm like, I know I'm going in the right direction right now. It's just got to keep working hard and keep doing what I do. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to your next projects. I know I know Pieces of a Gawd is coming, but I know you're working on some other projects coming in the future, and
yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to seeing the artistry of that, man.
Man, Pieces of a Gawd is out right now. Got the Culture of a Gawd coming, and then Flowers from the Concrete, that's on hold for y'all. I was gonna do that, but I put it on display for a little bit to get some other stuff in. I'm gonna let my personal stuff.
I'm waiting on that missed call, man.
Yeah.
On the phone rings, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting on.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but shout out to Light Pole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't feed y'all everything.
That part.
But just know we got it coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I just want to know, when you say, you started out, in theater as a thespian, and you say things like poetry saved my life. What really drew you to the art form, and like what was your driving force? Like, was it something like you just like a feeling of need of like expression, or was it like more of a nurturing type environment that people like Michelle and Bird created? Like what was it that really drew you to that, to get you to where you going to start your trajectory?
Really, my family, man. I done seen a lot of stuff and like just been through a lot, and poetry was the lead way to tell my story, and for other individuals like me that think poetry is just some nerdy thing. It's more to it. Like poetry is like a medicine, and that's what really drove me. You know what I'm saying? And plus seeing Michelle and that poetry can pay. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get paid to do poetry. And I think that was something too, like this could be something I can get paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like not even like taking advantage of it though. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? This could be something like you never know. Like, you know what I mean? And then just helping the youth out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it helped me into do it, to go into these schools, and like when the students see my image, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, what he doing? What they got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like we doing poetry. Like poetry. Like yeah, so that's really why I got into really doing poetry. It was just something that the youth needed, and to let them know that poetry is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Poetry is a getaway. Even if you don't want to become like a performance poet or whatever, just write. You know what I'm saying? It can really help you with whatever you're going through. So everybody that. So
yeah. For sure, man. Shit. And I showed Johnny my little piece. I wrote one little piece to get something off my chest.
No, big shout out to Johnny though. I'm actually glad, like for real, I'm glad I met this man. Without this man, like I wouldn't really understood the image of poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it from Michelle's perspective because, you know what I'm saying, with my mom and everything, but hearing it from somebody like Johnny, you know what I'm saying, you know, the ins and out of what the city bring and what life bring, and seeing him perform, you know what I'm saying, it's like dang, it means something, you know what I'm saying? It's a story behind it. And one thing I always tell people, you never know who you can help in the crowd or just personally. You know what I'm saying? You might be going through something, they might be going through it too, but it's just differently. You know what I'm saying? They just might need they need the words of wisdom, you know? So
yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Sometimes, you know, we don't get the ability to experience ourselves from the outside. I don't have too many recordings of me performing, so I can only imagine the energy and the experience. But, you know, you just be surprised how much y'all growth inspires somebody like myself, bro. So I just appreciate the opportunity for real, bro. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I got a lot more people that inspire me with the poetry, like DeVille. And then shout out to Denise for the acting. That's my first acting coach.
Denise Chapman.
Yes, sir. And yeah. But yeah, it just with my man Johnny, you know what I'm saying? Even though he is older than me, it's just, you know what I'm saying, we relate. You know what I'm saying? I feel his age, even though I'm younger, but you know what I'm saying? I feel his age.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah, man. So we got Culture of a God coming out.
Yes, sir.
When you say that, I guess without giving the project away, what is the culture of a God?
The culture of a God. So basically, the culture of a God is, to me, everybody in this room is a God. And then my God always gonna be black. And that's the culture. You know what I mean? So if you know the culture of being a black man in this world, black king, black queen, whatever, we are really gods. You know what I mean? So that's where it came from. Even though it's really with, you know what I'm saying, in-house gods and then like the culture house, but it's, you know what I'm saying, like what we got up in here, this is culture. What you got on your, you know what I'm saying, this is culture, like especially that, you know what I'm saying? It's culture. So, and it's music, you know what I'm saying, music, poetry, everything that you could think of is culture for us, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in here is a God. So, and I say it in one of my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Believe in God, but sometimes I believe we are all angels. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely.
For sure, man. Young brother is on his way.
Man, it's beautiful, man. I think that, like I said, man, I could just admire the growth, man, from coaching, poetry to artistry, lyricism, production, confidence in self, everything, man. It's just been beautiful to see the growth, man. So I'm looking forward to your next projects. I'm looking forward to what's next for you. I'm looking forward to you continuing to grow. One of those things that we don't experience ourselves from the outside. So like E was saying earlier, you have a gift for curation of events, you know, and making events flow and identifying talent and getting the most out of that talent. And that's been one of the things that I didn't grew from you the most, is aspiring to connect with the younger people. Like, you got the ability to connect with the youth, see what other people see, but get much more than what other people get up out of it, man. So just continue to move forward in that spirit. And I just look forward to seeing what's next, bro. Like, for real.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir, man. Corro, where can they find you at?
Y'all can find me everywhere. I was about to say something else.
What's your handles, fool?
Nah, but y'all can find me all over. Platforms, Corro Corleone, any platform that you listening to. You know what I'm saying? From Bandcamp to SoundCloud.
Man, shout out to Bandcamp.
You know what I'm saying?
Go to Bandcamp, man, buy the projects and drop a tip.
Yeah, man. And then if you want to find me on the ground, I'm pretty sure they have it on there, but it's Corro_. You'll see it. And the only Corro and the only Corleone. You know what I'm saying? I'm the God of tunes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. I got Corro. We want to just thank you for what you've been doing, what you are doing, and what you're gonna be doing.
Man, it's a lot. But I love what I'm doing right now, especially with this Juneteenth that's coming up. That's one of my biggest opportunities, and man, I'm just blessed to be a part of that, for real. I wasn't gonna take the offer, y'all, for real, but it took Miss Willie to call me back. Like, so do you want to do this? I was like, for like 5 seconds, I had to think like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But it came with me doing this came with a beautiful team. Like Manny, Elijah. Shout out to Elijah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, women, men, y'all, look, we need them, all right? Trust me. If y'all trying to get anything planned out, mapped out, whatever you need, make sure y'all have them in y'all form a business, you know? So big shout out to them. Yeah, Juneteenth Joy Festival, to be exact. June 18th. So yeah, I look forward to that. I can't wait for it. We got a nice lineup. I ain't gonna tell y'all who all in it, but you know what I'm saying? Read between the lines when you're looking in these, you know what I'm saying? So
shit, by the time this drop, it'll be there.
Public. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a beautiful show, man. Yes, so just shout out for doing that, but shout out for carrying that mantle before that. You know, you've been organizing the Juneteenth stuff the last couple of years. You know, shout out to Miss Willie for handing over the mantles, and, you know, for the people who ain't afraid, you know, to empower the youth. You know, I think that's where a lot of times the solutions die with us. We got fresh perspectives. So shout out to Miss Willie. Shout out to Michelle. Could never thank her enough for all of the opportunities granted, all the love, all the free rides. You know, so it came with us being held hostage at them thrift stores and shit.
Oh, man.
but
came with a lot.
Man, but outside of that, man, just it's been beautiful, man. So like E said, man, I'm just looking forward to seeing what's next, bro. I know you got some great things on the horizon, like, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you stopping through, man. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you letting us be the first. Mm-hmm. My very first time.
Hey, I guess I could spill something real quick for y'all.
Go ahead.
Y'all can get more excited, right? So after what me and Yates got going on, right, we gonna do something else. And I'm gonna give y'all what the project gonna be called so y'all can be ready for it. It's called the In-House Villain. So I'm gonna say, no question to be asked what In-House Villain is. You looking at him.
And then he smiles. See, you gotta watch out for people like that got that smile, man. It is not all good when he smile. Oh. He's one of them people when he smile, get your pistol.
Much love, man.
Destruction or destruction.
Yes, sir. All love, man.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you, bro. We gonna work, and we've been working. We're just excited for everything that's coming down the pipe, bro. We appreciate you stopping through, man. Blessing the people, blessing us. Man, we gonna get up out of here for the day, man. We got, Streets A&R Podcast, you know the spiel. We everywhere but Apple.
That part.
But you can find the Streets A&R also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe, comment, share, like. We everywhere, man. We doing good. We appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us. We gonna keep rocking, man. It feel good to be supported, bro.
That part.
I know numbers don't matter, but they sure do. They do. It's like I'm trying to be like, man, I appreciate it. Every morsel of support, like spreading the word. We got to be a little more controversial so we can get some more beef out here when we go out.
Hey, I mean, as long as it's the type of beef that happened, that was cool. Getting harassed by a beautiful woman ain't too bad. Hey, how you doing, sexy?
Well, yeah, man, we getting up out of here. It's your boy Giddy Jicky with it.
It's your boy Johnny.
And it's Corro Corleone.
Man,
we out of here, man.
Peace.
Indeed.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.